Hello, in this installment of the Platform Benefits videos, we're going to be talking about the benefit of security governance by the ability to apply and consume policies within the platform. The underlying benefits of the ability to apply and consume policies relates to the following items: reducing risk of security breaches by enabling an operational focus capability to provision reusable declarative policies, reduce the costs of managing the workflow associated with granting access by enabling self-service, the ability to visualize the security aspects of our deployment through dashboard analytics. To show this capability, we're going to use API Manager to apply a policy, client ID enforcement, to an API. We're going to put on our developer hat, and from a consumption standpoint, we're going to use the developer portal to create an application definition and register for access to an API. Upon being granted those client credentials, we're going to access the API using those credentials in the developer portal to show the enforcement of the client ID policy. And then we're going to view the application scope analytics and policy violations in the analytics dashboard. Here we are at Anypoint Management Center main page. Let's navigate to API Manager and apply our client ID enforcement policy. Here we have an API that's registered with the platform. Drill into the definition of the API and apply our client ID policy. This can be scoped by resource, as well as providing the ability to override the location of where the credentials are being accessed from. So that's the application of the policy. Let's now go to the developer portal and request for access. Here I am at the developer portal for our API, and we're going to use the request access to create an application. Access our Cloud Hub deployment. I'm going to select trial. And that has created an application and generated credentials to be used to access APIs on behalf of this application. Back in our portal, to access the instance of the API that we've registered for request. You can see that the enforcement of our policy has taken place. So let's populate the request. By providing the appropriate client ID and client secret, we're granted access to our API. Now let's navigate to the application scoped view of the analytics to our of the access for our application. Now we can see the number of requests based on that partitioning by application. analytics that we can chart based on the enforcement of policy that can be grouped by violated policy name. This concludes this demo video. Thank you for your time.